Okay, very good. Welcome to this introduction meeting in order to illustrate our beautiful, amazing project in order to qualify the quality manager in the fertility centers. So, my mission, the mission of my company, I am the owner of ICMED. ICMED is an international consulting and training company located in Italy. We are working in several countries, not only in Europe, but in Africa country. And our aim is to promote the health throughout the sharing of experience, because our objective is to help the fertility center, the transplant center, to reach a high standard of quality in their organization, and to get the certification or accreditation when there is a requirement, a specific requirements in the local in the local region. Our statement is quality is simplicity, because we understand that the quality is very important point of all fertility centers, because the quality is important, because the fertility center, they must guarantee a traceability, a tracking of their activity in order to follow the process in order to give the best results to the patients. And in the fertility center, it's important to implement a quality system, because I must know what I have collected, I must know how I transport, I must guarantee the traceability. For this reason, it's essential in a fertility center to establish a quality management system. And the quality management system is managed by a quality manager. In some country, for example, in Italy, but or in Europe too, according to the regulation of the tissue establishment, is mandatory to have a quality manager. It's mandatory to have a quality manager in the fertility center. So the question is, what is the training course that a quality manager must have? Because the regulations say you must have the quality manager, he must be trained, but nobody say how it can be trained. For this reason, we have created a specific and unique pathway for qualifying quality manager in the world, because there are no other quality manager education activities, and we have developed a specific training course in order to qualify the quality manager. And we have established an international register for quality manager in order to guarantee the connection of the people, to share the knowledge, to share the document, because our dream is to create a network of quality manager, that they work together, they help each other to improve in their activity. For this reason, we wanted to propose this course. We have organized this course in Italy in the last 4 years. We did 8 courses. We have trained 150 people, and because there is, and now we want to expand this project in other countries. Our aim is to propose this activity not only in Italy but in India, in other countries, and to help to create this network. So during the days we will speak about during this hour, this meeting, I wanted to summarize the role and responsibility of the quality manager, Then I wanted to illustrate the pathway because I wanted to explain you what is how this training course will be organized. The international register. And the last but not the least, but now I wanted to ask to the people to speak now. We have some testimonials by two persons. As I told you, Dottoressa Monica Antinori, Dottoressa Braccone, that they joined this during the past this project. So I would like to ask immediately because to Dottoressa, first to Dottoressa Monica Antinori, that she is the director of Italian fertility centers, and they have been trained and they have attended our training course. And I would like, I appreciate if you can explain the benefit of this course in their organization and why the quality is important for the physician. Then I ask I ask to Dottoressa Bracconi to give the testimonial. Please, Dottoressa Monica Antinori. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vincenzo, for this kind invitation, and you gave me the possibility to join my personal experience in the field of quality with all the people connected today. I introduce myself. I'm a gynecologist. I'm the clinical director of an infertility center called Raprui in Roma. And my center started, it's a kind of historical center in Italy because our experience started with my father in 1982. So at that time, the centers here were just 2 or 3 centers at that time. And so my personal experience is the fact that I had the possibility to see how the work in infertility field has changed during the years, especially regarding the quality of the work. For the first time, I met Dr. Iacoianni in 2019, before COVID. And so at that time, it was he organized the first course here in Italy for quality manager. In my center, we started applying quality in 2004. So a long time far away, but during the years we had the necessities to improve this topic, and especially because at the beginning, of course, you all know that quality was a concept that was applied elsewhere in other fields. So, and after that, we inherited the experience of other fields in our field. So I felt very strongly the necessity to apply quality in a professional way, not just copying other experiences, for example, that I've been working with in the previous years. And so I attended the Dr. Iacoianni course. Right now, so I can tell that quality managers is really crucial in our daily routine. It is really important to validate our work process, since it is really interesting for us and important to reproduce our results elsewhere, in order even to publish the results and to demonstrate that our results are trustable. And at the same time, this system gives you the possibility to improve the success, since every step is strongly supervised, and also we have the opportunity to reduce many mistakes that can interfere in our job, and in this way reduce the kind of the kind of help that we can give to the patients. So it is important to understand this is not just something about papers, numbers, and whatever. It's really something that helps you in improve the quality, the practical quality of your job. Another important point, in my opinion, is a better management as a clinical director. I can say a better management and surveillance of the staff involved in our clinics. And even a professional quality manager can give you even the opportunity to be in contact with new technologies, since Vincenzo, for example, that now we are still working with, has introduced even us in some new device that can help you in supervising all the process, and in this way the application of the quality system is easier, is quicker, and the performance is really better thanks to these new technologies that Vincenzo introduced to us in the last years. So at that time, I say it is not anymore possible for us to work without a quality manager. And so I'm happy to be here today to give all my support to this the organization and the system that Vincenzo wants to introduce, especially in order to share experience all around the world. We don't have all the same rules, but I know for sure that we have same problems, same mistakes, and it is important to learn from others what is the best way to reach the success.
Thank you very much, Dottoressa Antinori. Thank you very much, Monica, for your testimonials. And I'm very happy that you...
Sorry, Vincenzo, sorry to interrupt you. So, Dr. Monica, thank you so much for this testimonial, and we love to hear you participated and you got outcome of that course. How do you feel that when you spend time with Dr. Vincenzo during your course, how do you find, was it very easy to learn these things? How you implemented this quality management things in your setup? How difficult it, or is it simple?
The fact is, as I told you before Vincenzo's courses, we just had some examples from other fields, and we have until that time we applied these examples. But these things is designed especially for infertility, and in my opinion, one of the best part of the course is sharing with the other people in the course. Most of the time, Vincenzo organizes even like small teams to learn what we listen in the course, to learn in practical in small groups. And so when you go back home, you have the feeling that really you not only listen to something, but you have something practical that you can start with from the first day when you go home. So as I told you before, this is not something about papers, numbers, and whatever. It's really that helps you from the first day, and so this is why from the first moment I really trust this method, and so in my opinion, it's the better way to improve success from now to into the future, because
thank you.
You don't feel that you are alone.
Thank you.
As I felt before, because before it was just applying something different in my daily life, but right now it's something that I really feel like a very practical help in my daily job.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Monica. And now I ask to Dottoressa Bracconi in order to give her feedback about the training course.
So thank you to everyone to be here, to my colleague and also to medical doctor. Thank you to Vincenzo to think about me for this testimonial. I'm very happy to be here. First of all, I'm an embryologist. I work between Swiss and North Italy. I went also in Swiss because I think about the quality was always in my life a big topic, and so I decided to move to Swiss for this reason. I must say that I did the course with Vincenzo 2 years ago, and 1 year ago I did also an upgrade, because what is nice is also that you didn't did the course and then it's gone and you don't see never Vincenzo. There are upgrade of the course each year. He is present when there are problems. So I must say that in my mind and for my work, quality management is always a big topic that every center need to have and to improve. This is, I think, not a word like this need to be a must for every center, because we are working with possible life, and so at the end we must to work with quality. For me, quality mean increase performance, because a laboratory without quality is a laboratory with fewer performance. Every time that I went in a new laboratory and I direct a new laboratory, I increase the quality management, and together we have better results. So this is came together really. With Vincenzo, I make a step more, because Vincenzo really showed me how to react with audit. Audit is always a big stress for the center, for the laboratory, I must say. We are in panic complete for all the team. And in Swiss, we have a lot of control. I must say, in Italy too, there is a group that makes the control that is very hard. And Vincenzo really show us, to me and all the group, how to understand the law, to read the law, to be ready for the audit. And I must say, every time that I ask him something, he was always present and helped me. This is something that I appreciate really a lot. Then I must say, I really, I'd be happy also for another things, because you know, when you did quality management, you have a lot of document everywhere, book and paper, and it's not easy. And the software for the quality management normally are very expensive. In Swiss, in Italy, it was so. And Vincenzo realized a software that is not so expensive, I must say, to take all the documents in the right place, and you can take again the document, or you can make easier the process of audit and the process of quality management. So I must say, I really suggest also this software. And so I must say, I have no words, so thank you to Vincenzo. And I'm so if someone want to know more, I'm here.
And I have a question, Graziella. why for you the quality is important? Because now you're an embryologist, you are working in the fertility center from several years. So for you, why the quality is important in the fertility center from the biologist point of view?
For an embryologist, or better for a laboratory director, there are two things important: quality management and statistic. Because statistics say to you that you have a problem, or you are working very good. If you have a problem, the statistics say, well, probably you have a problem. With quality management, you can check where is really the problem, and you can find a solution if you are a good senior embryologist. And then it's very important because we are working with embryo, we are working with gametes. They are very sensible, they are very precious. It's very important to have the traceability, to have all the secret steps that we need to have in our work. It's important the quality of air, it's important the temperature of our instrument, it's important the pH, it's important a lot of things in a laboratory. And all these things need to be checked well and controlled. And at the end, the law say to us what we need to do, and we need to have this law for luck in Italy and in Swiss. There is a big regulation. I must say also in Swiss, when I went in Swiss was 2010. And they don't have really a law very very perfect. And then with time, they make now a regulation. They are very straight with laboratory and with all the conditions. Then it's important also in two steps. For example, if you open a new laboratory, now I'm opening the second laboratory after Swiss in Italy. It's important to set up your laboratory and to say, okay, I give the green, we can work inside the laboratory. It's important because, as I said before, during the work, you can have problem, maybe fewer performance, and you must to check if these fewer performance are in a process. Most often are in a process. And but most of all, due that with time, I see in Swiss, I see in Italy, the law we see just in the last 3 months, we have in Europe a lot of new regulation that are coming, really a lot. I have here, I show you, I have here 100 page of the new law, and it's 80 page. I'm just in the 20 for the moment to read, in the 20 page. And so there are always more regulation, and I think that with time in all the world, the regulation increase, and it's better if every center start to think about I'm going in a point where I started to have my regulation. So when I write the law, you are ready.
Yes, yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Graziella and Dr. Santinori, for these testimonials. And I hope that the people understand that it's important, the quality management in the fertility center, and it's important to be trained. Thank you again. And then if you agree, Ved, we can go ahead. And then I wanted to illustrate before entering the quality manager, before illustrating the pathway, I wanted to speak about the quality manager rule and the responsibilities.
Thank you. Thank you, Vincenzo. Should I share my screen? Or you want to share that?
No, no. Do you have a presentation, no? Okay, I stop. Teresa, I think that you can share. No, opzione di condivisione. Okay. You can share your screen.
Okay. You can see?
Yes, we can see.
Can you see? Okay. Okay. I have to make it somewhere. Just a moment.
Or if I want, I can share you. Don't worry.
No, it is okay. I'm doing.
Okay.
So thank you, Vincenzo, and thanks to everyone who have with us since half an hour and listening the testimonials of our course. You know that the infertility center, we all required the quality manager. So I am going to discuss about the quality manager roles and responsibility. So just introduction about the quality manager. The quality manager plays a critical role in ensuring that all procedure and process in ART center are executed according to the highest standard of quality and safety. So we have to follow all the rules and regulations also, whatever national and international is there. There are some key responsibilities for quality manager like quality management, monitoring and evaluation, training and updates, documents management, continuous improvement, liaising with authorities, and patient safety. So we are going to discuss each and everything in next slides. So what is quality management? Quality management is to develop and implement and maintain a quality management system compliant with local, national, and international regulations. As you know that recently in India, in 2022, our rules and regulation implemented, and we have to take care in mind that whenever you are going to imply this quality management system, we have to take care of the local, national, and international regulation in our mind. And under these rules and regulation, we have to prepare our quality system. So what is monitoring and evaluation? So continuous monitoring for clinical procedure and practice to ensure best practice are followed. So every time, whatever we are doing in clinical or lab, whatever we are doing, we have to monitor each and everything to improve ourselves. So it will give us idea how we can improve if there is anything if there is any possibility. And I think there is always a possibility to improve. So we have to think about that whatever we are doing in lab or clinical part, we have to monitor each and everything and conduct periodic performance evaluations through internal and external audit, which is very important. Internal audit is necessary as well as external also, because sometime when we are doing internal audit, we can left out some points and we can skip some points. But for external audit, they can ensure that everything, whatever we are doing, is it wrong or it is good. And training is very important for us to organize and conduct training program for staff and quality and safety topics. So it will help us to update ourselves. Uh, it will ensure that all staff are updated on new regulation and technology in ART. So whatever is coming, we have to update ourselves. We have to train. If anything new is we are going to implement in our system, we have to update ourselves. For that, we need training. And of course, we need training as well as some kind of, training through some courses or some, rules, regulation, whatever is coming, we have to follow and ensure that each and every one in staff follow these things. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Is it coming? No?
No, probably yeah, you have to reshare. Stop the sharing and resharing.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Where is that key? And next is document management. So maintain accurate and up-to-date documentation of all procedure, protocols, and records are important, and it is also the role of quality management manager. We have to see the how the accurate we are doing our documentation, and each and every procedure or protocol, whatever we are using, should be documented, and all the records should be maintained in proper manner. So whenever anything is go wrong, or if we want to recheck the things, so we can immediately find out what is the problem, or what is we can if next step we can always recheck our document for that. And there is one more role for that, to manage non-conformities and corrective actions. What corrective action we can take on the basis of documentation? So continuous improvement is necessary to promote, to improve ourselves, our success rate. To promote, we have quality manager always promote a culture of continuous improvement within the center, and identify and implement opportunities for improvement to enhance efficiency and effectiveness. Liaising with authorities, so interface with regulatory and accreditation authority to ensure compliance with all legal and regulatory requirements should be done in a proper manner. So quality manager is also responsible for these things. So how the accreditation can be ensured, and prepare for all prepare for and manage inspection and accreditation visit. Whenever accreditation and inspection is going to happen, we have to prepare each and everything. So quality manager also responsible for these things. By doing all these things, we ensure also all safety measures are in place to protect the health and well-being of patients, which is very important things. We always think about the patient safety and manage clinical risk and ensure a safe environment for patient and staff. So conclusion is that the quality manager plays a fundamental role in ensuring that an ART center operate with high standards of quality and safety, continuously improving process to provide the best possible service to patients. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much. And Dr. Ved has illustrated what is the rules of the quality manager. So the quality manager, have you seen that it's very crucial in the processing laboratory, in the fertility center, and in the IVF laboratory. For this reason, we want, no, our ambitions is to try to teach, no? We want to teach, we want to create a culture, international culture on the quality, but not general quality, for example, for ISO 9001 or other, but a specific culture, for specific knowledge in the fertility center. For this reason, now I want to illustrate our pathways. The pathways in order to qualify the people. Okay, now This pathway, okay, what is the aim? We know that there are, as I told Ved told before, but Dr. Bracconi and Dr. Antinori, there is a lot of regulation. Now in Europe, there is a new regulation that it's very complicated because you know that the fertility center, you manage a tissue, you manage a product. So is a transplant according to international law. So for this reason, it is important to create a system in order to document and to follow the regulatory procedure. Moreover, the standard, usually the standard say each tissue establishment, each fertility center must have implemented a quality system. But what means quality system? Not only the people must be trained. What means trained in a quality system? Why is important the training? Why are important the procedure? And then there are other questions. How I can build a quality system? How I can create a quality system that can help my fertility center to improve? How I can monitor my quality system and I can have a traceability of the activities and evaluate my key performance indicator? This is the general question. And with this question, we have organized this course and we want to solve this question. For this reason, the training course is organized in 3 modules, plus a final exams, because it's a very important quality management. Then the course will be accredited in the international regulation for continuous medicine. And then when the people finish the course and they pass the exam, they will obtain the certificate of quality manager in the assisted reproduction center, and they will include in the international register. Now, I told you that according to my experience, in order to qualify the people, we have to organize 3 training, 3 modules, 3 days. The training course will be organized in 3 lessons. The first is how to build the organizational system and how do you build the document system. So for this reason, in the first day, we analyze together first what means a quality document system. The second, we understand together how to design a quality system, how to build and how to improve. And we identify the organizational aspect of a fertility center. So, for example, not only how to build the document system, not only how to create the organization, but how to create the organizational structure of organizational chart of a fertility center. What kind of job description must be present in the fertility center? What kind of procedure must be developed in fertility center in order to have under control everything? So it will be the first day. So we focus on the organizational and document system. Then there will be the second day. The second day is how to manage error, how to manage adverse events, how to prevent the errors, how to implement a risk management system. So we will analyze together the typology of error, how to categorize the error. We analyze the model to general error, latent error, and active error. And together we analyze a specific error of fertility center, because in a quality system, the error is always present. It's not possible to have a risk, 0 risk. The risk the zero risk doesn't exist. So for a quality manager, it's very important that he understand he understand what is the job, how to prevent the error, how to manage the risk, and how to prevent the error. So this is the second model. Then, as before spoke about this Dottoressa Bracone and Ved, Dr. Ved, how to implement an audit system. The audit is important. The audit, no? You know that some people say that audit arrive from Latin language, and audit, you don't speak audit but audit, that means to hear. Other people say that audit is not right, audit, but audit, so to verify. So are two different approach. But usually when the inspector arrive, they don't hear a lot, but it's okay. So the audit is very important. So we simulate an audit. We try to understand how to audit a fertility center. What are the critical points to identify in a fertility center, and how to implement an audit plan and audit reports. And then we identify the common issues and the non-conformity in EF laboratory. At the end of this module, there will be an exam. In this exam is a very serious exam because the people have to understand that, have to demonstrate that they know the quality concept. After this exam, they will be certified. So we will release a certificate of quality manager in the IVF Center. That pay attention that this certificate our certificate is the unique certificate in the world, because there are no in the world specific training course on the quality manager in fertility center. There are a lot of training course in the how to perform a general audit, how to some concept of quality, but there are no training course is specific. Only our training course is specific in the fertility for the fertility center. After the training course, the person will be entered in the international register. Now, in Europe, we have organized in Italy, we have organized a partnership with a certification body. The name is ACS Italia. And I don't know if the general manager should be connected. Massimo, are you connected? I don't know if it's connected. Yes, okay. Massimo Dutto is the general manager of this certification body. And we have decided to, because in our training course, we release 3 certificates. First, the certificate on that demonstrates the pass of the exam. The second is the continuum medicine certificate. And then we have decided to create this partnership in Italy with ACS in order to create a register for qualified quality manager. If you wanted to explain you shortly, because who are you, and so please, Massimo Dutto.
Thank you, Enzo. Good morning, all. I introduce myself, Massimo Dutto, General Manager at ACS. ACS is a certification body specialized in the competencies. Our activities is on the people. We are accredited by the National Accreditation Body with the ISO 1724. And another topics with ACS, we are under public control because our shareholders are public. And we work with ICMED about 4 years, and we involve a lot of schemes of certification specialized in the health sector.
Okay, thank you very much. And we have created a register together. And on the website. So why we have decided to do this? Because for us it's important to have an external evaluation in our process, because our ambitions is to propose a very, very high standard pathway. Thank you, Massimo. Then, sorry.
Thank you, Enzo.
Thank you. The international register, okay, as you see that we have if you go in our website, I go in our website. If I go in our website, we can see that we have trained. Okay, we have this is our website. This is the 3 pathways that we have created, one for the cell therapy, one for the tissue and blood, and one for the fertility centers. This is all people trained, and you can see that we have trained 140 people. All people has been trained according our pathway. And it's a very huge number, and the objective is to create a network, because our idea that when you enter in this club of quality manager, we can share documents together, we can share experience, we create a connection very strong. For this reason, we have created the register. The aim throughout the register, the quality manager can have access to training opportunity, such as course, seminars, and workshop. And our aim is to create, because with the partnership with the Indian Organization of Fertility, that Dr. Veda is a representative, we want to create this connection. And we wanted to share the risk, to share the knowledge, because it's important, because remember now what say Dr. Santinori, that nobody is alone, because we are in the same, in Italy we say we are in the same boat, in the same ship. We have to move together. And then if we create an international register, when we created the international register, our aim is to qualify the people. Because, and what is the huge difference between a very high standard center with a low standard? Not only to have technology, but to have people trained. Okay, and this is an instrument in order to guarantee the quality to the patients. Okay, and then we can share the documents, and then to have international recognized, because we say, okay, if a center has a quality manager, means that the quality level is very high. So for this reason, we have organized this pathway. Now, what are the next steps? We have fixed these dates, the 7th, the 30th, the 20th, and of September. We will organize the course on this. The course will be from Indian Standard Time 5:30 to 20:30. And in this training course, we will train, and we will educate the quality manager. And then we create this network, so that when the person pass the exam, will enter in the club of international quality manager. and then we will organize together training course, we will share the documents, so we will create, now we are developing a specific web space for these people that we can share documents, so we can understand. So this is, it will be the first training course that we want to launch in international view. The cost is $240. And then we will, in the next days, we will send send via LinkedIn, via social, via website, every information in order to register. My idea, our idea, when I spoke with Dr. Wedd, we say it should be the first step. Why the first step? Because in this step, we will qualify the people. Then we will organize other training course more detailed. For example, in the second training course that we are planning yet is how to assess IVF centers. What are the criteria in order to evaluate our IVF centers? Does exist some criteria? How to implement these criteria? But you understand that before starting with this point, you must be trained on the quality. So the next step will be the course in quality manager. And I hope that people join on this approach. We have decided to maintain a fee not high in order to guarantee to extend, because this is a mission. Our mission is to propose our value and the quality, no, in the world. So for this reason, we have decided to maintain the cost, and we hope the people join to this pathway. I don't know if there are some questions, some people want to speak.
If someone want to speak, please open your speaker and you can speak. Please switch on your speak. If there is any questions regarding this. Or you can send question in chat box also.
Yeah. We have message.
Yeah. So, Dr. Vincenzo, there is one question. I think must be people wants to know about that things also. When we are creating that international registry. So how more beneficial it will be because we are living in India. So how it will be more beneficial for us?
I don't understand the question, sorry.
How it will be useful for us in India for registering in international registry.
The benefit will be this. First, when you enter in this register, you can share the knowledge. So we created this network, and periodically we will meet with the people in order to understand.
Sorry, you are muted. You are muted. You are muted. No, still you are muted.
Vincenzo, non ti senti?
Yes.
Okay, now do you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
The first is that when you join to this register, when you can share the knowledge with other center, not only for the clinical aspect, for the organizational aspect, because you're an expert, you're working in this sector, and you know that when you organize a congress, you speak about everything, but you don't speak about the organizational problem of a fertility center. So you speak about the evolution of the eggs, you speak about the new fertility technicians, but the problem is how to solve organizational aspect, because I'm working in the world. I see that you can go in India, Switzerland, South Africa, in Dubai, in Qatar, in USA, but the problem are the same, Okay, there are some specific issue for national regulation, but the biologist that doesn't follow this activity, the absence of traceability, they don't, no, is the same in the world. So for this reason, for us, it's very important to create this connection. So the first benefit is to exchange the knowledge. The second benefit is to create a standardized model of a procedure document. Because now you know that it's very important that, okay, each center are different. There are some specific, but it's important that we standardize together. The third level that I think that with this approach, we can standardize the knowledge in the quality, that it's important. For Indian people, I don't know, you know, the regulation is growing. If I understood you have a new regulation that you have, but it's important to have the same knowledge, because you know we are working in a globalization world. And now we are speaking together in the other part of the world. So for this reason, it's important to establish a network of and to have the same knowledge. So these are the benefits. And there is my vision will be to propose a standardized model of organization, and this should be the first step. But I think that is important, the connection.
Yeah.
Now we are not alone. Yeah. We are together in the same sea, and together we have to swim.
Actually, I think it will help us to build a network, a good network, people related to quality manager, and we can exchange our ideas and new things, even the problems with the other people, to get the answer from those good peoples in the field. Yes. And there is one question, Vincenzo, people are asking that will it be the possible that recording will be available?
Sorry, probably I didn't explain. I have said that sorry for this, but the training course will be not in India, will be via Zoom, will be a webinar. The webinar will
online. It will be online, basically.
Yes, I will be online, and then the people will face to face, but online, so we can join together in all part of the world. So we will use Zoom like this. And I am from Scotland. I have completed my master in reproduction biology. Will this training course would be enough for me to qualify as a quality manager? Yes, it will be the first step, no? Because you know that in order to be a qualified person, you must have two things. First, the knowledge. Second, the experience. Now, it will be the first step in order to build your experience. So yes. Then it depends from the regulation of your country. For example, why I have created this course? Because in Italy, we have several laws. They say it's mandatory to have a quality manager, but nobody say how the quality manager must be trained. No? And you know that is incredible. For this reason, I say, okay, I can help the people to be trained. So yes, so it's possible to join together. And I think that the add value of the technologies to create this international network that I cannot go in India in order to organize, probably. But the other point that the other add value that for me should be very interesting, that with this register we can create a general database in order to create some indicator to evaluate the center. Right. Not only for the clinical aspect, because I don't enter in the clinical aspect because I'm not a biologist. You are the biologist. I enter in the organizational and technical aspect.
So even I think Vincenzo, we can help them if they feel any kind of difficulty during that preparing their the quality management system or implementing quality management system in their organization. So we can help them how to implement, and always you know that if there is any rules and regulation, we can guide them how to manage these things within your rules and regulations.
Because I think that when I have an international experience, no, because I have I think that I am one of the important course in I have a huge experience, and I see that there are two different levels: the general levels that are the same in the world, and the specific level of countries.
Yes.
Okay, so for example, in Italy we have a lot of regulation. So there is the European law and there is national regulation. In Switzerland, the same. There is the international law. So what we can help? First, I was born from a consultant, no? But I can't go around the world every day because I cannot duplicate myself. So what is my ambitions? My ambition is to teach a methodology, because the problem is there are a lot of centers that they have created a quality system based on a specific standard, specific norms. So what happens? That when the standard change, you have to rewrite everything. This is not the job of the quality system. The job of the quality system is to create a system that can be modified according to the specific regulation. So during this training course, first we will provide the methodology. Then, if the people need to know how to implement in their specific region and country, we will help with them. And the other possibility should be that we create a lot of connection around the world in order to help people to create this approach. No, it's a module approach. There is a general approach, a specific. When you speak about Rayashim, say if is a course is accredited worldwide like USA, Canada, it depends what it means to be accredited, because now we apply for give the international continuum medicine accreditation. This is so this is the our aim. I don't know if there is other.
Yeah, there is no other questions, I think. And we will provide them recording also, na?
No, yes. Now I will. Okay, we will. If the people want, okay, we will do the same thing. So we will insert online the records. Okay, and then we put on YouTube and on LinkedIn these records so the people can have access. And if the people answer to a questionnaire, we will release a certificate like the last time. Okay, so that's all, folk. So I hope that the people join. I ask you to speak about this, because I think that is an opportunity.
Yes.
It's a very important opportunity.
And you know that when you open the center, new center, or maybe you are running a center, IVF center, you need the quality management system in your center.
Yes.
It is very important. And as well as that, not quality management system, but how to implement, we need one person who will take care of all these things. So the quality manager is important.
Yes, but not
for
only
us.
and thank you for this note, because during the accreditation we will spike how during the course we will say how to implement a quality system from zero, or how to rebuild your quality system. But if you establish a new new organization, you cannot have a quality system. Otherwise, it became dangerous. It's not like in the past. In the past, I start, but now you have to follow the regulation. Or I don't know in India or in other country, but if I don't have implement a quality system and there is no regulation, if there is a problem with the patients, the lawyers say, but you must have a document system. Because if you don't have a document system, you cannot answer who did this activity. Okay?
There is no more questions now.
If there are no more questions, I say that we can close.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much for the people that have attended. Thank you to Dr. Ved, Prakash.
Thank you, Sanju.
And we will in few hours we will insert on our website and our social, and then we open the register for the training course.
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you each and everyone. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Vincenzo. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.